Detective for hire. Jenny had saved up the whole summer to place an ad in the local paper, but no one had answered it. Until now. What could this new case be? Her imagination ran wild, picturing the possibilities. And so, after helping her mum at Gumboldt College, she hurried to the pier at Lake Nowhere to rendezvous with her new client and crack another thrilling case.
Hello. Hey everyone, it's Dynamo. Sorry for not doing introductions properly before, jumping into the video, but let's take another adventure with Jenny LaClue and see where her investigations take her. Jenny neared the edge of the woods. She heard a sudden strange sound.
What the?
Hey, kid! Watch where you're going!
Hey, screw you! Your wrench nearly cracked my head open.
Oh no! It's not damaged, is it? That's my lucky wrench.
Yeah, lucky it didn't kill me. When's this upgrade gonna be finished anyway?
Look, kid, I just go where they tell me. Every night another power surge. Every morning another part of the grid fry. And I'm out here fixing it. Do I get any thanks? No.
What's causing all the outages?
At the moment, a little red-headed girl. Now throw me my wrench, kid.
Ask more questions. That'll be annoying.
Looks like I have all the leverage. So tell me, what exactly is taking so long with these repairs? Apart from shoddy workmanship, that is.
Hey, we're busting our butts to keep your lights on. These lines should be lasting for decades, but they're burning out after just a few weeks. It's the strangest thing. Anyway, toss me my wrench. But be careful. It's a family heirloom.
Yeah, it's another question to be annoying.
But what could possibly be using that much power?
You're killing me, little girl.
Arthurton's a tiny town. The mines are practically shut down. So what could it be? Surely someone must know.
All I know is I got 3 more jobs today, and I can't finish any of them without my wrench. So, will you please just give it back already?
Fine. I've got bigger fish to fry.
Thanks, kid.
Nice catch. Oh. There's something that we can look at over here. Is it this rock? Okay, no, it's not the rock. Alright, one second. Let me see if I can see it. Oh, let me get that over. Huh. How would I notice that? What? How? I'm glad for catching the thing, but I would not know.
As Jenny stepped out of the dark forest, she saw warm sunlight reflecting off the cool lake. And next to that, something even cooler. Keith Stroudsbury.
Come on, Keith! Dance like you beat it!
Not so much grinding. Oh, Keith, what are you doing?
Not everyone saw it, but to Jenny, there was something special about Keith.
He's just happy being himself.
Nothing seemed to bother him.
Not even having to dance in a costume for $1 an hour.
But Jenny was not so laid back.
Not when it comes to standing up for a friend.
Especially her only friend.
Oh. Not that. You know, why don't they ever have stories where, like that geeky kid that's like this kind of super brainy and stuff, is like actually
I
has
think
like
there's
more than
been
one
enough
friend.
dancing for one day, don't you? Hey, Jenny. Hello, Susan. Actually, I prefer Susie. Busy laughing while others earn a living, Susan? Not everyone's got your dad's money, I guess.
Ooh, dang.
Jenny, hi!
Tall and handsome, with intense, mysterious eyes.
Oh
Cool
my
should have
gosh.
been his middle name instead of Tarquin. But Keith was so cool, he didn't even mind.
Give me 1 minute. I'm just finishing
Sure. Don't let me interrupt your work.
my shift ends.
In 15 minutes. I know. I'm early. I'm meeting a client over at the dock. Paid case. Could be big. Real big. Couldn't be as big as her head.
Wow, that's
Susie
really
is still
impressive.
stunned.
Maybe. All I care about is keeping this town crime-free.
The only crime here is that haircut.
Back in a minute, Keith. I'll have the usual.
Sweet tooth? Sure.
6 sugars, a splash of milk, and a dash of cinnamon.
You got it.
That's your usual? Yeah.
How about now? Move it to the left a bit.
What's he doing up there?
Not now, kid. We're busy. Any better? No, keep going. Now? Yes, it's working. Hold it right there.
That's what all the fuss is about?
Not this guy again.
What is that?
Whatever it is not my music. Maybe it's jazz?
Shh. I'm trying to listen.
You shush. I'm the DJ. I'm in charge.
When's this party getting started, boys?
Oh, just a few more minutes.
How are we supposed to dance to this?
I think we're losing them. Another station must be interfering with the signal.
But there aren't any other stations in Arthurton. Wait! All these wires must be acting as a giant antenna.
Jenny listened closely to the mysterious transmission. It was like no other radio broadcast she'd heard before.
Hold it steady! Sorry, I'm trying. That's just getting worse. You might as well come down.
No, wait! I can almost make out what they're saying.
But just like that, the sound faded away.
What did you do?
Has no use. Come on. We gotta get this equipment back to the AV department by 6.
Jenny was so lost in contemplation, she'd almost forgotten the case at hand.
My client. I'm supposed to meet her at the dock. Danger. No swimming. Sounds safe. How do I get this ladder down? A ladder that doesn't ladder.
Alright, time to kick it.
A ladder that doesn't ladder.
Oh, well. Oh, so. Kick it again.
I'm getting a kick out of this.
Aren't you? Alright.
Aha! Got you this time, you slippery fella. Ah, shucks. Just another boot.
Excuse me, Mr. Humdrum.
Oh my, if it isn't little Jenny LaClue. What a glorious day, don't you think?
As far as Jenny was concerned, small talk was like a second pair of underpants. Uncomfortable and completely unnecessary.
But Mom always says, create a good rapport and they'll reveal everything to you.
So she gave it a shot.
Talk about fishing, yeah.
How's the fishing?
Oh, the fishing's great, but the catching is bad. All I'm getting are old boots and strange bits of metal. But just look out there, Jenny. She's got that wonderful afternoon glow.
No one knew why the lake glowed at night, and few were brave enough to swim its murky waters. What lay beneath its depths was the stuff of myth and legend.
Somewhere out there lies the giant red herring, or so they say.
But no one's ever caught one. Sounds fishy to me.
Well, if she's out there, I'll catch her. Someday.
Great. Well, now that we have a good rapport, where can I find Mrs. Humdrum?
Well, she's down there on the ridge.
Only one problem. I think the ladder is broken.
Ah, yes. There's a knack to it. First you shake it, then you kick it, and then you push it.
Sounds unnecessarily complicated.
I'll join you down there in a bit. Just have to sort my tackle out.
Well, I did shake it, I did kick it, and it did not do any of those things. The push it did not come up. You gotta find hidden combos in real life.
Aha! That did the trick.
It's just like jiggling the toilet thing.
Mrs. Humdrum, I presume?
Oh, hello! You?
I'm the private detective you contacted.
Oh, definitely whisper secret code.
The code word is Purple Panda. I'm here to solve your case.
Who is it, Dan?
It's Jenny, dear, the LaClue girl. She doesn't see so well without her glasses.
Oh, hello, Jenny. I'm afraid I don't see so well without my glasses.
Nothing wrong with her hearing, though.
What did she say?
I said there's nothing wrong with your hearing, dear.
Oh, no, thank you. I've already eaten.
What?
I believe you have a case for me?
We do. We do.
Great. So what's the trouble? Haunted by the ghost of a former lover? Worried you're being poisoned by a mad uncle? Something so dark and gruesome I can't even begin to imagine the horror?
Well, I've lost my reading glasses.
Oh.
And there it was, a real case. A confounding mystery to challenge Jenny's brilliant mind.
Don't know that's
I
really...
thought this was finally going to be a good one.
What do you think, Jenny? Can you help?
Sure, Mr. Humdrum. I'm gonna need to ask you a few questions.
Got the notebook. Alright, let's see.
Jenny recognized the distinctive indentations left behind by a pair of spectacles.
Yep,
She must have been wearing them recently.
know those things.
You still have marks from your glasses in the bridge of your nose. You probably lost them within the last day or two.
Oh, I never would have thought of that.
When do you last remember wearing them?
I'm really not sure. Dan?
You had them at your Tuesday book club.
Oh, yes. We're reading 50 Shady Graves. I've never been interrogated before. This is such fun.
Looks freshly blow-dried. A professional job. Your hair looks lovely today, Mrs. Humdrum. Is that a new style?
Thank you. I had it done yesterday. Dan didn't notice. They call it the Queen's Coif.
Well, it's certainly big.
And
Coffee.
expensive.
But I'm worth it, Dan.
Who could put a price on that beautiful head of hair?
You're not so bad yourself, hot stuff.
Gross.
You really are very good.
The best.
How long have you been solving mysteries? But
I'll ask the questions, thank you. Do you often carry a pair of binoculars?
She doesn't go anywhere without them.
I presume you don't wear your glasses when you use the binoculars.
No, I can't get my eyes close enough to the eye cups.
I see.
What's next? Fingerprints? Oh, polygraph test? It's like you're reading my mind.
Oop.
Jenny had often snuck through the hole in the fence at Grubman's to watch the races. She could understand why the dogs ran so hard. They were chasing the promise of food. What the adults were chasing was less relatable.
I noticed you're a gambler, Mrs. Humdrum. You've been to the Greyhound races.
That was yesterday.
We always go to Grubman's on Wednesday.
Did you take your binoculars with you?
Of course. Those little critters are so far away. I can't keep up without my binoculars.
Interesting.
Have you figured it out yet? The suspense is killing me.
Alrighty. Let's see. Advanced mixing technique. Strong smell. No, okay.
I
Please.
expect you're finding it difficult to paint without your glasses.
Oh no, I never wear them when I paint. I like to feel the canvas, to interpret the colors.
She's an incredible painter. You should have her paint you.
What?
Thanks, but I don't mix business with pleasure.
I feel like
Okay.
you know more about me than I do.
Oh, can I just pick it up? Again, I could just pick it up. Awesome. Find hidden clues. Okay. Well, I already found that hidden clue. Is there something on her paintbrush? Is... Dang it. Oh, there's a smudge down here. Ooh. Oh, they might have fallen in her pocket.
That's a large hole. She must have caught it on something. Did you have trouble climbing down the ladder, Mrs. Humdrum?
Why, yes I did. How on earth did you know?
There's a tear in your pants pocket.
Well, what do you know? I didn't realize these pants even had pockets. You are so thorough.
Huh.
Any more questions?
I think I have everything I need to wrap this one up. Where are Gail's glasses?
So she probably took off her glasses at the Greyhound races. Yeah. And she put it in her pocket. She forgot that her pants had pockets.
There's a big hole in her pocket, but Gail didn't even know her pants had pockets.
Yeah,
So it's unlikely that she would keep her glasses in them.
that's the only thing. I thought maybe she forgot. She doesn't wear her glasses while painting, so maybe she already thought she was going painting today. But she also got her hair done, and why would she wear her glasses at the hairdresser? So...
That doesn't quite add up. Let me give this some more thought.
Okay, with that being said, it must not be with the betting slip, but I thought that would be connected to the binoculars. But she would use her binoculars, lose her glasses when she uses the binoculars. Doesn't wear glasses while painting, and I wouldn't think that she would wear her glasses at the hair salon because she's getting her hair done. So she might have left them at the hair salon, right? No.
Nope, that's not what I meant. Let me try that again.
She didn't even know these had pockets. She doesn't wear them while painting. And she got her hair did to go to the Greyhound races. And she took her glasses off at the Greyhound races.
Gail was at the races last night. She had to remove her glasses to use the binoculars.
She got her hair done before so that...
Gail also had her hair cut recently. It's fluffy and big and could easily hide a small object.
Oh. In her hair?
Solving a complex mystery like the case of the missing glasses was tough work.
Sure.
But now came the most satisfying part. Delivering the dramatic denouement.
Let's review the facts. 1. Not only do you love your binoculars, you've come to depend on them for bird watching, greyhound watching, basically anything far away watching.
That's true.
I immediately sensed the 2 optical devices, your binoculars and glasses,
They're
were
on her
incompatible.
head.
Thus, to use one, you had to remove the other.
Fascinating.
Fact 2. Yesterday, you changed your hairstyle.
I did.
Though fun, it was also impractical. And so tall that it could easily conceal a small object.
I see where this is going.
Please, don't interrupt. After much research, deliberation, and debate, I've concluded there is only one place the missing glasses could be. They'd be on your head the whole time.
Oh, so they are.
Oh my
right
gosh.
there on top of my head.
Incredible.
Like magic
What
right
a
here.
talent.
They're always in the last place you look, aren't they?
A master detective in the making.
What would we have done without you?
Bro.
Gail,
Probably
don't forget
just,
to
you
pay the
know,
girl.
Oh, of course, silly me.
went to
You
sleep
must
and
be
then
rewarded
woke up.
generously for
and saw.
all your hard work.
But you know, yeah. At a point,
Now don't spend it all in one place.
Thanks. I'll do my best.
okay. Well, I'm out of here, guys, because y'all have treated me unfairly in my pay.
Are you ready, Keith?
Wow, what an amazing detective.
Glasses on her head. Who could have guessed? Oh, you heard.
Whatever would we do without Master Investigator Jenny LaClue?
I thought it was pretty cool, Jenny.
And a whole nickel! You must be so excited.
Yeah, that's more than her mom makes in a month.
Come on, guys. Let's all just... Hey, Jenny, my grandma called. She wants her sweater back.
Oh, how wonderful it was to joke around with friends.
I've had enough of this.
Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Hold up. Are you about to roast? Be mean. Be really mean. I mean, go big or go home,
Skirt
right?
ironed but unevenly. The work of a distracted housewife. Brand new, hideously overpriced shoes. Overcompensating father. Your dad's sleeping with Deborah's mom again, isn't he? What? No! How do you... Shut up, Jenny!
Oh.
You don't know anything!
Oh.
Wow, Jenny, that was cruel.
Who even says something like that?
Oh.
Aw, don't cry, Veronica. She's just a weirdo nobody!
Oh.
And the case of the missing friends!
Yeah, good one, Veronica. Come on, let's get you home.
Oh.
Are you coming, Susie?
No.
Thanks for the coffee, Keith. And the extra sugar.
Of course. It's...
Nothing special at all, and the same thing he does for everyone. Oh, okay. See you around, Keith.
Oh, okay. LaClue, come on now. You gotta
Well,
chill a little bit.
that went well. Shall we?
Yeah. I've got no customers now anyway.
You gotta chill. I didn't know you were about to be like that. Thought this was gonna be like kid level, really mean.
Nothing
You
exciting
just like
ever
destroyed
happens
the
here.
whole girl's reality
I'm
here.
so tired of these simple cases. How am I supposed to become a real detective if there are no real crimes to solve?
You help that old lady? Darn.
Thanks, Keith, but it was stupid, and everyone knew it, including your girlfriend.
She's not my...
And you really mustn't let them treat you like that. You should stick up for yourself.
They don't mean anything.
Sometimes you just gotta speak up and say how you feel.
Well,
You can't just let people walk all over you, Keith.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Careful judgment. Reckless abandon. Careful judgment.
It doesn't matter anyway. Nothing's gonna change. Not in this ghost town.
It's not so bad.
Don't you ever wonder what it would be like to live somewhere else?
Oh, not really.
Who am I kidding? There is nowhere else. Not for miles.
Forlorn hope. Truly pessimistic. Yeah, let's go with forlorn hope.
Oh, shucks.
I see practice is going well. Is your dad still pressuring you to play?
Well,
Come on, Keith. You hate basketball. And tough love? But you're the worst player on the team.
not the word.
Well, on the bench anyway. Why don't you just tell him you don't want to play anymore?
It's the Strasberry tradition.
That's my point, Keith. This whole town is dead, stuck in the past. Everyone is just doing what they're told without questioning why. Where's the ambition, the sense of adventure?
Are we still talking about basketball?
Trick shot, yeah.
How's your mom?
She seems distracted. Normally, she's so focused on her job. I mean, it's understandable. It's been almost a year since. Now she's planning to go away for the weekend, and she still won't tell me why.
Yeah?
She was definitely acting weird earlier.
Maybe she's lonely?
You know what? You're right.
I am?
She shouldn't be alone right now. Actually, your dad told me they were meeting in the library. We're going to need supplies. 2 of Mr. Bean's finest, please. To go, of course. Here is my payment in full.
That's a nickel.
Put the rest on my tab. Thanks for the pep talk, Keith. You always know what to say to make me feel better.
Nice doll. You want it?
You take it. You need the practice.
Here goes nothing. Three-pointer!
Nice one, Keith. Maybe your luck's finally changing.
Dope.
Keith was an excellent listener. Or maybe he just didn't speak much. Either way, Jenny really enjoyed their little talks. He was the only person who really seemed to understand her. Jenny biked briskly towards the library back on campus to surprise her mother. Nothing exciting ever happens here, she grumbled, unaware of the great adventure that lay in store just around the corner.
Gerald Stroudsbury. Cornelius Stroudsbury. It's a wall of Stroudsburys.
The Stroudsbury lineage stretched back to the very founding of the university. There had been a Dean Stroudsbury at Gumboldt
Amazing.
for over 150 years.
There won't be for much longer.
The head shape
The
is
dean's
strong.
retiring, and the only Stroudsbury left is Keith. And he's not exactly the academic type. No one on duty. A book thief's paradise. There's a note on the desk.
Memo. Oh, cool. Now I'm gonna pick up the sticker first, correct? This man is not allowed in the library due to past incidents. He may be wearing a hat or a fake mustache. Be vigilant. Someone keeps leaving book carts in the quiet study area. Please remember to return the carts to the front desk area and stop standing on them. We've got ladders for a reason. Dean Stroudsbury. They really are having power outages.
That was weird. Hello? Mom? Mr. Stroudsbury? Anybody?
Jenny's words echoed through the library.
Something's not right here.
A mystery was unfolding.
Whatever it is, I'll get to the bottom of it.
It's quiet. Too quiet. Woman's.
Les Stroudsbury, Gumboldt's 21st and jolliest dean, smiled down at Jenny.
Looking a bit wonky today, Mr. Stroudsbury.
A pair of wires ran down the wall and disappeared behind the painting.
It's too high to reach. What are you hiding back there? The chandeliers that adorn this library are made from rare Arthurtonian quartz, kindly donated by the Glatz Foundation.
The Glatz family was one of the oldest in town. They were the first to mine the valuable quartz deposits beneath Arthurton, and as such, they became incomparably wealthy.
And they sure like to let everyone know it.
Super dope.
Laddertron 5000, the pinnacle of remote ladder and bookcase technology, kindly donated by the Glatz Foundation.
Oh,
Whoa! Dangerous!
The newly installed ladder system was prone to malfunction.
Should have kept the old wooden ladders. They never tried to electrocute me. I
free
need to
pack.
find a way to turn the power off.
I'll find some gloves.
Jenny gazed at the technological marvel of Laddertron 5000.
Seems pointless. It's not hard to move a ladder. Sometimes it feels like some unknown force is just trying to slow me down.
This is super dope as far as.
No good. I don't think I'll be able to move the ladders while the electricity is on.
Huh. Alright, one more. There's a cart of books.
Jenny was notorious for climbing book carts.
It's the only way to reach the highest shelves. In fact, this could be useful.
But something else had caught her eye.
This table's a complete mess. Who would leave it like this?
Alright. Conspiracy theories. Messy diagrams. Oh, he snuck in
Illegible
again.
scribbles, intricate diagrams of giant machines, a worn copy of Aliens in Arthurton.
Jenny knew only one person could have been sitting here.
CJ. It's odd, though. He usually hides everything when he's finished. What's this?
A tattered piece of paper with a series of seemingly unrelated notes.
Let's see. The Shadowman, abandoned mines, observed massive seismic activity, possible landing site, UFO swarm. I'm taking a sticker. Experimenting on corpses. Huh. UFO swarm. Possible landing site. Abandoned mines, Shadowman.
UFOs, Shadowmen, experiments on corpses.
It seemed that CJ was unraveling a mystery of his own.
Wait, there's something on the other side. Wow, a color map of Arthurton.
Jenny had never seen a town map with this level of detail before.
Can't believe CJ left this behind. That's so unlike him. He'd be terrified if anyone else found it. I'll keep it safe until I see him again.
That's super nice. Find the map, keep it here. Oh, there's a lot of postcards to find. It seems like every time I put stickers on here, they keep coming off. Don't know why. Strawberry, you're not going on. You're not going on here. Just so you know. Sorry, but no, I refuse. Now the real questions here are. Where are the towns? Alright. Climb. Hurry up. Climb. 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 Up. There we go.
No secrets between friends, Mr. Strasberry.
Jenny stood on her tiptoes and delicately removed the priceless painting from the wall.
Yikes.
Oops. Aha! Precisely what I was hoping to find.
It was?
Let's see. Lights, bookcases, ladders. I'll cut the power and continue my investigation.
But Jenny knew better than to play with electricity, so she left it alone.
It's a simple switch. Perfectly safe.
The eerie silence unnerved our tiny hero. But even worse was the dark. Jenny had always been terrified of the dark.
She could just turn the power back on.
Just breathe. A great detective never succumbs to fear. Looks like that did the trick.
She could just turn the power back on. I don't understand why she could not do that. Well, she could just turn.
Jenny stopped in her tracks. The sign clearly read, "Wet floor, caution." Her path was blocked.
You're kidding me, right?
Trampling muddy feet over a perfectly clean floor? She was a maverick, not a monster.
Oh my gosh. Can I...
Wow, that really is slippery. It wouldn't be a good idea to leave my footprints everywhere.
Whatever. I can't get up here. Oh. Crap. There we go. Oh, it's on a system. Oh, there we go. There we go. This. Now, why are
The
these...
fallen remains of a bookcase blocked Jenny's path.
It looks like a bomb went off in here. It's too precarious to climb over. Rare books. Our most precious collections reside in this temperature-controlled room. Kindly donated by the Glatz Foundation. Yeah, we know.
Now, can I actually open the door?
It's
though?
locked. No
Oh.
problem, I'll just pick it.
Jenny was skilled with a lockpick, having watched her mother demonstrate the process countless times. But that was just for fun at home. This was the real world. You couldn't just go around picking other people's locks. That was a crime.
A great detective knows when to bend the rules. And the paperclip she has in her pocket. Mom always says,
A hair
lockpicking
clip?
is a subtle art. Move slowly and search for the
And
sweet
a
spot.
paperclip. That is beautiful. Alrighty.
Bingo!
It must have been a rush of blood that caused Jenny to act so irrationally. Regardless, she had picked the lock and felt strangely exhilarated. What treasures lay behind the door?
Oh, it's empty. Still, that bookcart could be useful.
No. And it said it blocked my way. Can this be of assistance? Alright. There you go. Nice. Look at you doing movie things.
Something's blocking the ladder. Whoa!
An empty library, a fallen bookcase, and now a broken balcony?
This mystery has all the hallmarks of foul play. They say words can't hurt you. In this case, I'd be inclined to disagree.
Words can't hook you, but a phone bookcase.
Solid
of
iron
books.
and oak,
Yeah.
torn apart like a piece of bread. It would have taken some serious force to do this. Something bad happened here. This is feeling more and more like a crime scene.
And then Jenny saw it. Covered in a ripped curtain and surrounded by broken glass.
It is a crime scene!
She is way too happy right now. How would I see that? I just have to follow the blink. I understand it's...
Something's blocking the ladder.
Yes, I know. We're going over there to find out.
There's something stuck in the track. Ipsa, scientia, potestas, est.
So,
It's the Dean's ring. No wonder the ladders were malfunctioning. The ring must have caused a short circuit. I'll keep hold of this and return it to the Dean when I see him next.
I should have zoomed in on it. Can I grab it?
You never forget the first time you see a dead body. It harrows the mind, terrifies the soul, scars you to your very core.
A dead body? No way. This is
I
amazing!
would, yeah,
Who lay under that
I
curtain?
agree.
Who had breathed their last breath? Who had shuffled off this mortal coil to meet their maker?
It could be anyone. I mean, it could be an escaped lunatic from the asylum. Or an axe-wielding maniac on the run from the cops. It could be...
It could be.
Mom? Oh no. Please, no.
No, you never forget the first time you see a dead body.
Alright. And we pull back
Jenny
the
knew
curtain.
it was wrong to disturb the crime scene.
But I have to know who's under here.
Slowly, she drew back the heavy cloth.
Please don't be my mom. Please don't be my mom.
I don't feel comfortable going through with pulling up that cover. Oh!
Strasberry!
Whoa!
Thank God. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. Poor Mr. Strasberry. What happened to you?
Was this a terrible accident? Or worse?
Murder!
Her stomach churned. Seeing the Dean's lifeless face, his contorted frame, Jenny felt the urge to run, to
What
get
is
as
that
far away
stuff
from
on
this
the
horrific
side of
sight
his
as
neck?
possible.
Jenny
had longed for an adventure, for a real case to solve.
I didn't expect it to be like this.
She gathered herself, took a deep breath, and began to search for clues.
Yikes.
He looks like he's been dead for weeks. His skin is pale and colorless. And there's a
Is this a
strange
mannequin?
mark on his neck.
The Dean's hand was clamped shut around a small object.
That's strange. Rigor mortis usually takes hours to set in. I'm sorry for what I'm about to do, Mr. Strasberry, but this could be a vital clue.
I need you to get some tongs. Oh, gosh.
Mom's ID card? But that means
Julie LaClue had definitely been here.
she could be the last person to have seen him alive.
She could be the killer.
Impossible. My mother's a forensic expert. She'd never leave such incriminating evidence behind.
But even the smartest criminals made mistakes. Jenny couldn't deny this looked bad for her mum.
If anyone else sees this, they'll jump to conclusions. They'll think my mom's a murderer. Unless
A peculiar thought crossed Jenny's mind.
there's nothing to find.
Removing evidence from a crime scene was highly unethical.
So is planting evidence to frame an innocent person.
She had no proof of that.
I have to do something.
You leave that there. Exactly. This is what we
My
are
mom
doing.
would kill me if she thought I tampered with evidence. Besides, she's innocent. The truth will come out.
There you go. Leave that there. Jeez.
There are bits of glass and metal debris everywhere. He has burn marks on his hand. The Hawk and the Weasel and other bedtime stories. It could be important. And again, it could have just joined the Dean for the ride. A book about chance. What are the odds this was an accident? It's a book about predicting the future. I suppose it didn't belong to Mr. Stroudsbury then.
I wouldn't think the books would be anything to really
It's smashed, most likely from the fall. The
worry
hand stopped
about.
at 3:57 p.m. That gives me a potential time of death.
If Jenny had arrived just
Are
a
we
few
about to
minutes
try to
earlier,
solve it, or
I might have been able to save him.
are we about to try to solve it, or we still just looking around for clues? Now, Friday.
the Dean's planner lay open on today's date.
Perhaps I can retrace his steps and create a timeline of events.
Alright. What is today? Today should be
Looks like he completed all his chores for the day.
water plants, 3 cats.
I already knew the Dean was meeting Mom here. So where is she now?
It's Thursday.
Looks like he canceled his meetings on Friday and rearranged lunch with Keith. Oh, poor Keith.
Jenny didn't know how she would break the news to him.
Damn.
But I should be the one to tell him. Gossip spreads like wildfire in Arthurton. He sure was working hard on that speech. I'm sad he won't get to deliver it.
These are all for Saturday. Meet
Meet
Widow's
JL.
Drop.
Could that be Mom? Where's Widow's Drop? I've never heard of it.
Tell the truth. What
Think
is
that's all
that?
the evidence I'm going to find here.
She took one last look at the Dean's lifeless body.
I'm sorry, Mr. Stroudsbury. I promise I'll get to the bottom of this.
Jenny knew she should leave and call the police. But how often did a case like this come along?
Never. There's more to this than meets the eye. Some of this evidence must be connected.
So she opened her journal to join the dots.
What was the
Yeah.
apparent cause of death?
Yeah, there's a broken balcony. Yeah, I'm like the children's book. I didn't feel like that would be. Yeah, I don't feel like there'd be anything. His ring is stuck. There's burn marks, so maybe was trying to... Maybe he was trying to move the ladder. His ring got stuck. It electrocuted him. He fell off the balcony.
It looks like the Dean was thrown from the balcony when he reached down to pick up his ring, which was stuck in the electrified ladder track. He grabbed the curtain, but it didn't slow him down. He landed on a bed of metal and glass debris.
Boom.
What is unusual about the Dean's death?
The neck and face, definitely. Mom's ID card. That's about it. Those are the only two things that are really popping out as strange.
Dean has a strange mark on his neck. All the skin around his face is gray and gaunt. I've never seen anything like it before. He's holding my mom's ID card, which makes her the prime suspect. But why would she or anyone want to kill Dean Stroudsbury?
Jenny suspected foul play, but what was the motive? Had she missed something?
The watch! The Dean's watch stopped at 3:57 p.m. When I came into the library, the clock tower rang 4 times. The library only has one exit, and I haven't seen anyone but the Dean since I got here.
So where's your mom?
Which meant, if the Dean was murdered...
The killer must still be here. He's getting away!
Jenny could hear police sirens in the distance.
Someone must have tipped them off. I'll catch the murderer and keep him busy until the cops arrive.
Chasing after murderers was hardly the job of a little girl.
How are you going to get down?
Hey you! Stop!
Well, that's one way.
Despite surviving her fall without so much as a broken bone, Jenny couldn't help but feel she had failed. As the sirens grew louder, she knew it would only be a matter of time before the sheriff arrived, and then she'd have to explain why she hadn't called for help. But the worst feeling of all was that she had let the killer escape. As she drifted slowly into unconsciousness, Jenny heard a familiar voice, concerned, gentle, soothing.
Jenny? Oh, Jenny, what have you done?
Mom?
Freeze! You're under arrest.
What have I done? I killed him. This is all wrong. Murder in Arthurton?
Oh, he is freaking out. He is so
This is
distraught
not
right
an
now.
appropriate story for Jenny LaClue.
Eating jam.
Poor Dean Stroudsbury. What was I thinking? I've gone too far.
Are you okay? Are you good?
Perhaps I should take a break. Come on, Rufus. Let's go for a walk. Clear our heads and work off some of this
When you
jam.
feel that stress after you wrote so you're like, ooh, that was a lot. Oh, that's really funny. Oh wow. Dog, oh, he's really struggling over this. Like between brandy and dog biscuits. Letter to Finkelfans draft. Well, it's me again, Arthur K. Finkelstein. Here we are at book 38 of Jenny LaClue series, Joyful. Same refuse to change. Yeah, he already said all this. And then blah blah blah. Chapter 4. Despite the fire. Yep. Oh no, what have I done? Oh, I knocked over the ink. And with that, I think I just messed up everything. Oh, yeah. Alternate times. Murder.
Why were you there?
I told you I was looking for Mom.
Why?
We were going to grade papers. When do I get to see her?
Did you disturb the crime scene?
He could have been injured. I was just trying to help. I want to speak to my mom.
I'm just gonna go this way. You seem, pretty weirded. Just gotta keep moving forward.
Keith! Please, look at me. Keith, wait!
You can see it in her eyes. Pretty wow. They experiment well, us. I like that. Experiment a lot. What is that thing? Okay, those things are. Oh, this is really weird. This is really weird. Oh, that's really weird. I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh, I don't like it. Oh my gosh, I don't like it. That is the most simplistically creepy thing I've ever had to experience in my life. Oh, so scary!
What a horrible nightmare! Dean Stroudsbury was dead. My mom was in jail. Keith told me he never wanted to see me again. And worst of all, I was surrounded by an evil army of giant teddy bears.
Unfortunately, it was all true, including the teddy bears.
My eyes! There's something wrong with them! Everything's pink.
But her eyes were fine. It was the room that was pink. Pink cuddly toys. Pink furniture. Pink clothes. And a hand-drawn homage to teenage heartthrob Pelvis Cressley,
There you go, Susie's head.
covered in pink hearts.
Pelvis
Everything a
heartthrob,
teenage girl
I'm
could
so
dream
down.
of.
It looks like a marshmallow exploded.
It was at this point Jenny remembered where she was.
I shouldn't be here. What happened? And what is that terrible music? I can't think straight with that racket playing. These aren't my clothes. And where's my journal?
That wasn't the only thing missing.
The dean's ring. It was in my pocket.
Where'd your hair clip?
You're the fan that I love.
Ah yes, the eagerly awaited follow-up to the smash hit. Even though I'm a big star and you're
Yes.
just a fan, perhaps someday we could be together.
Wow, this whole
buys this crap?
record is just terrible. Elvis Presley and the Hip Busters. Why?
Huh? Hushed whispers in the hallway? I should investigate.
Didn't you just wake up?
It's locked from the outside. Who would trap a child in this nightmarish hellscape?
Jenny peeped through the tiny keyhole. As her eyes adjusted to the light, she recognized the substantial frame of Winston LaClue, Arthurton's long-standing sheriff and Jenny's.
Granddad!
Jenny's relationship with her grandfather was contentious, to say
Wow.
the least.
Just
He was a
trusting
stern and
the
humorless
tiny
man who
kittens.
placed honor, tradition, and the law above all else.
Sometimes even family.
But what was he doing here?
And who is he talking to?
Influential.
Florence and Richard Glatz were the wealthiest couple in town and hugely influential.
Suspiciously
Their
white
company, Glatz Mining and Supply Corps, was the oldest in Arthurton. While Richard may have been the head of the business, everyone knew that Florence wore the pants. Exceptionally charming and generous, she always had a smile on her face.
Which is why I don't trust her one bit.
Being careful not to make a sound, Jenny leaned in and listened.
With everything going on, I don't have time to watch her.
It's no trouble at all, really, Winston. She can stay for as long as she likes. The girls are great friends. I only hope she feels better soon. That was quite the scene she made at the funeral.
She should have left the boy alone.
Really, Winston, this whole situation must be unbearably traumatic for the poor girl. Her mother in jail, and what she saw in the library. One shudders at the thought. And all this barely a year after what happened to Henry.
She'll be fine. Just keep an eye on her. She can be a real handful.
Oh, don't worry. I've planned everything. Pony rides, afternoon tea, and tomorrow we're going dress shopping. Oh, that reminds me. I have something for you.
Dress shopping? First they locked me up, now they want to torture me? I need to get out of here. Fast.
But her curiosity was piqued. She had to know what Mrs. Glatz had gone to fetch, and so she waited. The duty of sheriff had been Winston's birthright, passed from father to son for generations. Of course, that tradition would now end with him, but he preferred not to think about that. When Thalladius T. Pumberbitten discovered the first quartz seam lining the Great Mountains, little did he know the impact it would have on the future of the town.
Little did he know the Glatz family would muscle in and take over the whole operation.
Nowadays, it was hard to go
on.
anywhere in town without seeing something made from it. Nathaniel Glatz stared disapprovingly back at Jenny.
Creepy old man.
Actually, this was the man who saved Arthurton. When the quartz mines began to run dry, it was his research into the unique properties of the crystals that secured the future prosperity of the town and the company.
Huh? Where did he go?
Winston, what are you doing down there?
Thought I heard something.
Really? A man of your age spying on teenage girls? I've told you already, she won't be going anywhere.
It was probably just Jenny's imagination, but those words felt oddly
sinister.
Here.
Satisfied?
How is Julie?
She's in the safest place, behind bars.
Surely they don't believe she's guilty.
I don't envy you, Winston. It must be hard to stay impartial. If the poor dear would just confess, it would make things much easier.
I have everything under control.
Of course you do, dear. No one doubts your loyalty to Arthurton. We must continue to look out for each other, now more than ever.
Sheriff, are you receiving?
Go ahead.
It's the LaClue house, sir. We found something.
I'll be right there. Over.
It sounds like you've got important things to take care of.
Why would
Yes.
you take her
Well, good night, Florence.
journal and everything?
Good night, Winston.
Don't let her out of your sight. She is a LaClue, after all.
I'm sure we'll manage.
Jenny couldn't believe what she'd just heard.
Everyone thinks my mom's a murderer.
Thankfully, her mother's fate was in safe hands. The fine people of the Arthurton Police Department.
Oh, God. She's gonna rot in jail.
Jenny could leave the case to them and enjoy a fun week of pony rides and shopping sprees.
No.
No?
Mom always says a great detective leaves nothing to chance. I have to do something.
But she was just a kid. What could she possibly do?
This is my chance. The case of a lifetime. My mom needs me, and I won't let her down. I'm gonna find my stuff and get out of here.
And just like that, a great adventure began.
Alright.
I don't have my detective gear to pick the lock. Besides, I can't just walk out in front of Mrs. Glatz.
Alright. What the heck?
I love you! I love you! Ah! You're my best friend! You scared the life out of me, pig!
Yeah.
The sun was setting behind the great mountains of Arthurton, cradling the town in a warm red embrace.
I slept the whole day away? I have to get out of here and make up for lost time. Best in show, horse ballet. First prize, advanced table etiquette. There's one here for best smile. Seriously? All the dangly bits are swaying. Strange. It's not windy in here. A heart-shaped mirror for the lady who loves herself. Ouch! That's hot!
What if I unplug all the time?
There's something strange about this mirror. This requires further investigation.
Strange, like what? Because I might be missing something.
I'm not touching it. I'll burn myself. Nothing happened. I thought I was onto something.
Maybe I have to scroll them in, and then once I do that, I should see a difference. One sec. Alright.
I feel like I've seen that heart shape somewhere else in this room.
Havoc has been touching for a while. A mostly unstable child was witnessed shouting at the members of the congressional, causing damage to property and even desecrating the corpse. After a long chase, the girl collapsed and was carried from the premises. Wow.
I don't remember any of this. I bet that kid's in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, mostly unstable child was witnessed shouting at the members of the congressional, causing damage to the property. Yeah, that's weird. Hundreds gathered to pay their respects to the late Leslie Strawberry. Her reading is hard. The long-standing and beloved dean of Humboldt University, who was murdered in the cold blood by the member of his own faculty. The community was devastated last Thursday when Mr. Strawberry was found dead in the school library after a paneling being
Pushed from the balcony? That's not what happened. And no mention of electrocution.
The murder was the first the town had seen in decades. Dean Strawberry is survived by his son Keith Strawberry. After an anonymous tip, Sheriff Winston LaClue arrived first from the scene and found a woman covered in the dean's blood. Evidence has
Mom wasn't covered in blood.
What?
That's a lie.
Although the motive for the killing has not been established, the woman had been identified as Julie LaClue, professor of criminology and daughter-in-law of Sheriff Winston. She remains. Wow.
Jenny thought of her poor mother, locked away in a jail cell for a crime she didn't commit.
That is
Don't worry, Mom.
freaking wild.
I'll prove you didn't do it as soon as I get out of here.
Yo, that
Either
is
this is
wild.
shoddy reporting, or someone is trying to cover up what really happened. My mom's still in jail, so the police must not think this was an accident.
And if it wasn't an accident, then
The real killer is still out there.
Yes. Yes, they are. And you need to still find them, but you gotta find out who's
I've
Alright,
never seen so many clothes.
time to investigate.
Maybe mine are in here somewhere.
Too pink, too flashy, too delicate, too flowery, too expensive.
Well, my clothes definitely aren't here. It'd be easy to spot amongst all the sequins and ribbons.
I don't think there's really anything there. You said you have seen there. Yeah, there's the heart. Oh, there we go. So it is a powder. Alright, let's go. I can't run in her room, which sucks. Alright. Now. Oh, I gotta turn off the lights first. Let me leave that one on. And Alright. Okay. That's a little bit high tech. Even for a children's room.
This family's disposable income is outrageous. I always knew they were hiding something. I bet there are all kinds of horrific secrets lurking up there.
You would think, right? Alright, so let's operate the lever. Up we go!
Huh, it's just a dusty old attic.
Things to note before the stream. Definitely have to make sure that I can cut the stream at a
Oh,
good time
hello,
so
Spooky
that
Bear. Feels like he's watching me.
I make sure that everything is going to be
Everything in here is covered in
swell.
dust. Except this bear. And there's light coming from behind him. What are you hiding, Spooky Bear?
Alright. More evil looking. Yeah, only got a couple megabytes, a couple
Smothered
gigabytes
by a
on this,
giant
so
teddy bear.
definitely gotta do
What an
this
end that
to
would have
the
been.
video. So, trying to get
Just
through
as
the
I
stopping
suspected.
point.
A hidden staircase.
But we're going to finish this out first. Guaranteed, guys.
Jenny was no stranger to the labs at Gumboldt, but she'd never seen anything quite like this. Certainly not inside someone's house.
Hey! What are you doing up here?
Is that Susie, I swear.
Not again!
Why?
Susie?
Loved by all, kind to a fault, Jenny's cousin was also the most popular girl in town.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
That's
hi,
funny.
Jenny. You should be in bed resting. What are you doing up here? I should ask you the same question.
Real though. Laboratory?
What is all this equipment? And why is there a secret elevator running from your room to the attic? Oh, you must mean my collection of teddy bears.
You know... It's okay, we can be a little bit
My
more
apologies,
diplomatic.
then. But tell me one thing, Susan. Why is that teddy bear wearing a welding helmet? Well, there's a simple explanation for that. There are just too many to fit in my bedroom.
Alright then. I'll play good cop.
Susie, clearly something's weighing heavily on your mind. Take a deep breath and answer the question honestly. I promise you'll feel better. It's not what you think. This is where teddy bears. I have vintage bears, new bears, rare collectible bears.
Alrighty.
Enough. Stop avoiding the question.
It's time to play bad
I
cop.
caught you red-handed. It's no good trying to hide it, Susan. Tell me what's going on up here. I can't. You wouldn't understand. You're just making it worse for yourself. Now come clean.
Susie's secret was the kind you took to the grave. A shameful, dark secret. A secret so
you have
shocking
a
she feared she would
laboratory?
lose everything. Her friends would abandon her. Her family would disown her. She'd never find true love.
Oh, God. I'm going to die alone. Ugh. You can't tell anyone. You have to promise me.
Promise.
Fine, just stop whimpering like a lost puppy. You're embarrassing yourself. Here goes nothing. This is my secret laboratory.
This is the thing that you take
Where I
to the
design
grave.
and test my
I don't
inventions.
know about all that. Yeah, okay, cool.
Your laboratory, where you invent things. Yes. You, a cheerleading, horse-riding, dress-wearing debutante. Yes. I want to believe you, Susie, but you know how crazy that sounds. That's why you can't tell anyone. If people found out, I'd lose everything.
What?
Could it be true? Susie Klatt's, in fact, a secret nerd genius. Was she really leading a double life?
Now you have someone to make you
There's
all
only
your
one way to find
cool
out.
spy gear.
Susan Quincy Glatz, I'm gonna have to ask you a few questions.
Isn't that awesome? Oh my god, are we really going to investigate her? What are we doing? Okay. Here we go. I noticed you have, oh wow. You have a blowtorch that's in your, okay. We're not going to talk about this,
Bears,
but you
stylish
have
clothes. She can't possibly be a scientist.
oh, that's funny.
Do you really expect me to believe that you aren't obsessed with boy bands and the color pink? Brain or bimbo? Which one is it? I am a scientist. But I also believe in the importance of good skincare and the power of matching accessories. You sound ridiculous.
Susie couldn't be pretty, popular, and smart. That was just greedy.
You're pretty popular and smart. What? You have all these good traits about you? Oh my gosh.
A gumbolt pin. The Dean was wearing one the day he died.
Could Susie have played a part in the Dean's death? All of Jenny's instincts told her it wasn't possible, but she needed to know for sure.
Blunt approach.
Did you kill the Dean? What? You pushed him over the balcony, didn't you? How could you ask me something so horrible?
Okay.
Why did you do it?
We just need
Was he going to cancel the Halloween dance? Please, Jenny, stop. I feel sick.
Okay.
Answer me. Where were you at 4 p.m. on Thursday?
Okay, LaClue.
I didn't kill the
Chill.
dean. I promise. Then prove it. I spent the whole afternoon trying to get Veronica to stop crying. I missed cheerleading practice. And it was all your fault. You shouldn't have made that comment about her dad. She's very sensitive.
She started it.
I can't believe you thought I killed someone.
Oh, I never actually suspected you. I just wanted to see how you'd react.
First Veronica, then Keith, and now me. I never thought I'd say this, but sometimes you can be a real jerk.
Aww.
What were you saying about Keith? You didn't exactly make things easier for him, did you? You don't remember, do you? Oh, well, I suppose it wasn't that bad.
What do you mean?
After you interrupted the Reverend's eulogy, and after Keith asked you to stop, you tripped and knocked over the Dean's casket, and I guess they hadn't secured the lid properly, because he rolled right out, to horrified gasps, as you collapsed and fell into his open grave. And that's why everyone's so worried about you.
It all came flooding back. She had tried to defend her mum and repair her relationship with Keith. Instead, she had ruined everything. Jenny had lost her best friend.
You should talk to Keith. I'm sure he'll forgive you.
Knowledge, yeah.
It's not that simple. He thinks my mom killed his dad.
She felt the distance between them grow with every passing minute. How could she face him without answers?
I have to find the Dean's real killer.
Alright. We got a couple more clues. Maybe it's on your workbench. Yep. So, what are these things that are on your workbench? That's
All this
the
stuff
real
looks
thing
authentic.
right there.
But that doesn't mean it belongs to Susie. If this is really your lab, what does that thing do?
That's Tim. He's a thermal imaging machine. He uses reflected thermographic projections to infer depth-related topography in subsurface bodies.
Come
Okay,
again?
you got
He
that.
lets you see inside stuff.
Well, what about that thing?
That's Judy Kate, a gamma-ray induction polygraph.
And that?
Hydraulically propelled telemetric manipulator.
And this?
That's a tea set. What? I like to drink tea.
How did you get all this stuff up here anyway? And without being seen?
You'd be surprised how much you can hide on a giant stuffed teddy bear.
I know what's going on
figure.
here. You've stolen all this stuff. And you're planning to sell it all to buy more fluffy cushions or pink horses or something.
I didn't steal anything. Some of the parts are from my father's factory. The rest I bought with my allowance.
That's some allowance. If you didn't steal it, why are you worried about people finding out?
I'm head cheerleader. I'm captain of the equestrian team. If the other girls knew about this, they'd laugh me all the way to the back of the cafeteria.
Why do you care what they think?
It's not just them. If my parents found out about my lab, they'd kill me.
Why? Don't they want you to be a scientist?
I think they'd like me to marry a scientist. Dad says science is a man's job. Girls are supposed to bake pies and become prom queen.
Ugh,
Wow.
everyone in Arthurton is stuck in the past.
If anyone else showed him the things I've created, he'd call them a genius and make them his lead scientist.
So tell him. Prove him wrong.
I just can't. You have to keep my secret. I'm begging you, Jenny.
Poor Susie. All of her secrets laid bare. Jenny couldn't help but feel
Disgusted.
maybe there was more to Susie than she had first presumed.
Alright. Now, let's come over here. You got some beakers and... what else? Well, your rolled up sleeves, your pumpkin skirt, your red shoes. Oh,
Seeing
books.
textbooks strewn about the
Books.
floor reminded Jenny of something.
My journal! I need to get my stuff back. Where are my clothes? Oh, Gerald took them. Who the hell is Gerald? Our butler. Of course you have a butler. He's taken them to be cleaned and pressed. They'll be ready in a few days. Well, I need them. Now. I've got a dress that would be perfect for you.
Now that I
It's the
actually
purple
know
bows
that
and the
they're
sequins will
family,
really bring
I
out the color of
guess
your eyes.
things are a little bit less heated, but still not what they needed.
No, thank you. I'd rather be burned to death.
Oh,
No one's
wow.
gonna take me seriously in a purple ball gown. And where's my other stuff? Don't tell me Gerald's got my journal. It's irreplaceable. Like I'd let that nosy old fool see your diary. It's not a diary. It's my case notes.
Aw, she's
Right,
at
of
least
course.
considerate.
A girl's gotta have a place to keep her secrets. I put all your stuff
Burn
in the
in
lockbox
LaClue.
under my pillows. Are you kidding
I
me?
will say that.
No wonder my
She-
head
she
hurts.
is way
Jenny
more
was confident that Susie wasn't involved
level-headed
in the Dean's murder.
about things.
She wasn't evil.
Just insufferable. Alright, I'm gonna grab my stuff and get out of here. Oh, while you're wandering around, can you find some parts for me? I need a battery and a transistor to finish this device. What? No! I did something for you.
It was true. Susie had kept Jenny's journal safe. And the Dean's ring. She'd even revealed her darkest secret to Jenny.
I mean, just
Fine.
saying.
Enough already.
Okay,
What's a transistor? Oh, it's an electronic voltage regulator that... Just tell me what it looks like. It's a tiny metal object with an antenna and 3 legs. If you can't find one in my bedroom, there are some old boxes in the attic. Yeah. Transistor and battery. Got it. Go, Jenny!
Woohoo!
I've got to get out of here.
Alright. And now I believe that we can probably get our stuff since we know it's Gerald now. And with that being said,
Dozens of old boxes covered in dust and cobwebs, filled with toys, school projects, and old trophies.
guys, I'm going to
Attics,
have to
where dreams go to die.
I'm going to have to cut the stream very soon, only because of the storage that's on my computer at the moment. But with that being said, we will be back very soon once I post the video, and then post the next one. Then I can be right back to you guys, and we can keep on with our adventures with Jenny LaClue. So, oh, we got a new sticker, and now we go down. All right,
I
let's
don't have my
see.
detective gear to pick the lock. Besides, I can't just walk out in front of Mrs. Glatz.
All right. So on the next stream, we will be finding our stuff, and we'll get back up maybe to the. Oh. Okay, that was actually really fun. So.
Let's see. Stars, lips, hearts, and beakers. What would a girl like Susie use as a password?
Let's use this stuff real quick. Let's get this going. Oh. Yeah, that's a no. Alrighty then. Oh dear. Oh dearie me. Oh dearie me. Oh dearie me. Okay. Oh, there's beakers. They're not dots. They're beakers. Okay. Okay. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. All right. So, puzzles. If I can get this like, if I can get the format of it going, then I should be able to do it. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Nah, because it's gonna move all three of them, and that's throwing me off. Okay, guys, we will do this on next stream. I gotta get out of here. Like my gigabytes are like running up the roof right now, and I'm already at limited storage on this thing. So we will get to this on next stream, and you can watch me fiddle and be frantic with this lock at another time. All right, so we're gonna back out of this. And I will be back to you guys on the next stream, and we will have awesome fun and have awesomeness together. Alright, so with that being said, let's get out of here. I still think this like quit screen is like just tremendously cute. But either that, it's been Dynamic Dynamo. Good morning, good night, peace.